Hey, welcome to another part of N Sane Trilogy, Crash 1. This time we're doing the DLC, which is Stormy Ascent. These take you all the way to the very beginning and to Stormy Ascent immediately. You get them if you leave the map, so you have to actually beat the level. Now, Stormy Ascent. It is a removed level from the original Crash 1 that you can get into if you deal with the files a bit inside the game. It has been added in for this game by popular demand as a DLC. It was free for quite a while. I think by now it's still free, but if you watch it like months later, you have to pay for it. Now, Stormy Ascent is the hardest level of Crash 1. It's a removed level, but it's the hardest one. And not only that, but this should be the hardest level of the game for N Sane Trilogy. And yes, it is. But it's not that difficult. High Road is still sort of harder, in my opinion. But Stormy Ascent is very difficult for a lot of newcomers and such. And I have actually not done Stormy Ascent ever. This is my first time ever playing this sort of level. So I never went into the files of Crash 1, fought the vid, and all that shit. So I never actually did Stormy Ascent before, so I'm just doing this blindly. But what I do know is that it's sort of unfinished because there are some very, very mean jumps that are almost impossible to make without an Aku Aku mask. And Vicarious Visions just sort of changed that and made the jumps easier. So you can make it free without a single Aku Aku mask. It's not that hard. But that makes this easier. That makes this Stormy Ascent much easier than the Stormy Ascent in the original. And by the way, I am not going to be jump cutting whenever I fuck up. Instead, I'm actually going to make you watch every fuck up because it's Stormy Ascent. I would not be giving this level justice if I wasn't at least showing you the pain of backtracking when you die. Problem is, though, it's not that painful. So that's another reason why I'm not jump cutting, because it's not that bad. I mean, here's the thing of Stormy Ascent, as you just saw there. A lot of the platforms are fast and pop in and out fast and such. The trick of Stormy Ascent is it's about timing. This level revels in fucking timing. If you don't have your timing down just right, you're fucked. So you have to time yourself just right with everything, with every jump, with every piece of movement. Basically, if you fuck up, then you fucked up. And it's because your timing was bad. Except for here. This is where syncing comes in. If you remember about the whole syncing problem of this game has a terrible fucking syncing problem because it loads the entire level at one go, not in segments. So that means that a lot of the time there will be syncing issues. This game has syncing issues. And yeah, Stormy Ascent does not get a pass from that. It has major syncing issues. This area in particular has a syncing issue. In order to really speed through this, I would have to actually lose an Aku Aku mask. But not only that, but if you were to, sadly, fuck up big time on the time trial on the relic run, you would have two choices. Well, you can fuck this one up too. And you can also save yourself by constantly jumping off the very edge. But, yeah, it's not that easy. And you might actually end up landing on the spike right behind you and dying, so there's no point. But essentially, when it comes to the relics, there are two choices you can make. If you're in the right sync, you can just jump across and get through the platforms and you're good to go. But if you have bad sync, essentially what you have to do is you have to lose your Aku mask you just got in order to get on the platform. You have to jump on the spike platform below you, on the spikes there, and then get on the platform across. The reason for this is because the timing to actually get across if you were waiting is really shitty. It's possible, but it's really shitty, and you don't really want to do it. You would have to wait a third time, in fact, because of that, and nobody wants to do that. So overall, everything's just sort of fucking timed, okay? Everything's at a timed basis. And I'm doing terribly, as you can tell, because my timing is terrible. And also, there are spots where you will suddenly have that happen, where you'll just fall into an area and the camera will shift to it. This is, in this area, a bad thing, but way later in this level, actually becomes a good skip. I'm not joking. It becomes a very useful skip, in fact. So, I'm guessing that was intentional, but at the same time, I don't think it was. Anyway, getting through this didn't take me too long. It took me about, like, maybe 20 minutes or so. I mean, yeah, I'm not doing a very good job at this level. But remember, I'm doing this blind, so... And again, I'm not jump cutting the deaths. If I wanted to, you know, show you a lot of the issues, and, you know, showcase the bloopers and such, I would definitely cut off the deaths. But I wouldn't be doing Stormy Ascent any justice. I wouldn't be really giving it its title of being the hardest level of Crash ever if I was just cutting out every single fuck up I made. Because then this wouldn't look like a hard level. It would kind of look kind of easy, and you know, that's not Stormy Ascent. Stormy Ascent is not meant to be easy. It's supposed to be this really fucking hard level. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it look like that. So I'm getting myself killed on accident a lot of the time. And, you know, I'm doing my best to learn this level, because this is blind. So what you're seeing is me just sort of learning the layout and how this level works. And, yeah, this is the spot where you can do the trick. And I'll be showing that in the relic, but essentially you don't go across. You fall down and to the right, and you'll come here. We'll hit those boxes, which are times boxes, and, you know, if you can do your jump correctly, you will not lose an Aku mask through the whole thing. But you probably will 90% of the time, so... But the reason you need an Aku mask here, though, because it's very important, is because of this jump. This jump is the hardest jump in the game. And you will most likely lose your fucking Aku mask or die here. It sucks. It really does. But you have to deal with it. Also, I slipped. Ain't that nice? Ain't that just fucking friendly? But yeah, you can skip going through this bullshit by simply just jumping across to the right and falling down, but just right so the camera follows you and you land on that platform over there with the boxes. Trust me, it is a great skip, and you should definitely be using it if you're doing the relic race, if you're going for platinum. Which, by the way, yes, for Stormy Ascent, I am getting platinum here as well. We are getting all platinums in N Sane Trilogy, so it is mandatory that I, you know, get a platinum relic in fucking Stormy Ascent. It would be stupid of me to just go with gold. And the amount of time it takes to actually beat this level in a relic race, if you were going to speedrun this, it's actually kind of long. About over 2.5 minutes, in fact, it'll take you. So it's a long one. But you can handle it. You just gotta make sure you know what you're doing. And for me, I don't, because again, I have never played Stormy Ascent before, and I have never actually seen anyone do a relic race of this level before. Remember, every single one of these little relic races I do for the platinums and such, I'm doing them just by what I'm getting. Just by what I've been able to figure out. I do not look at any guides. I do not look at any fucking videos. In fact, at the time of this one, I don't think there was any fucking videos for this level. In all honesty, I think it was just like playthroughs and that was it. When it came to the relics, I believe the platinum relics came about a day or so later after I got this relic. So ultimately, you know, the videos didn't really come until much later, even though we do have a very interesting time. And at this point, I'm betting that people have been able to actually beat this in about under 2 minutes 40 seconds at this point. Because people spend a lot of fucking time on these levels in this game, and it's just stupid. It's mainly speedrunners, obviously, but I don't speedrun Crash games, and you can see why. And this one, the timing here is kind of awkward. Yeah. Don't worry, I figure it out. And don't worry, in the relic race, you'll be seeing me do a whole lot of shit that I don't do here, because for me, getting the relic took me about 2 hours. So what you're getting here is about like 20 minutes. The fucking relic took me 2 hours. And it also took me a few hours of just not playing the game. Of just taking a break and just doing something else. So, you know, there's that as well. There's that bit of pain. That this took me a while. And now it's time for the embryo bonus. Now this bonus is a puzzle. It's ultimately a puzzle. And at first I was confused. I thought I had to go down there. Like I had to spin it and then, you know, get in there. No. That is not the case. What you are supposed to do, I figure out on my second attempt. Again, it's so blind, so I'm just figuring this shit out on my own. So I get this life, because I know I'm not going to get it any other time. Then I take this TNT, and then I have to time myself for that. Then I jump on here, and I jump across with this TNT over here. Then I go across, make sure I don't break that, but I break that over there. And I kind of fucked up, whatever. And then I gotta spin that, hit the TNT, go to Bray over here, he'll explode, the TNT will explode. Now these platforms will stop bouncing. Then I make it across the TNT, I jump on these boxes, go across, hit these, and go back. And there you go. That's every crate. That is 6 lives. Again, all embryo bonus rounds. 6 lives every time. And there you go. 71 lives. So I gained lives back, luckily. Now it's time to continue on the level with another checkpoint, considering the Brio bonus rounds. Any bonus round gives you a checkpoint. Over here, there are 2 gaps. There's nothing in them. You would think there is, but there isn't. Just write the platform up there and then choose a side. you'll probably choose the right side. Bad choice, because you can't reach those platforms. Now you need to take the left side. And you'll probably fuck up your jump to the left side and die. Now you get to do all this again. Are you getting bored or frustrated? Because that's the feeling you should kind of feel with this one. Either you're going to get bored of watching someone continuously fuck up this level, and the other levels too, because they're not jump cutting, or if you're playing the game, you're going to get frustrated because you keep fucking dying when you don't want to, and it's just like, you're kind of in a bit of a panic mode. You don't want to die, so you're like, fuck on every moment. Because you're taking it shit slowly now. You don't want to like rush through this stuff. Not until the relic race. Not until you start doing the relics. But yeah, then you get to this point and you have to rush. And it's like there's spikes in the middle of this shit. It makes some really difficult jumps where you can easily kill yourself by the very edge of the hitbox on the spikes. And it's just like... And then there's this section here. And then there's this fucking section, which you'll probably jump for and die on. And... you know, that's fun. Then you get across here, and it's a checkpoint here. Then you get across to here. You got 6 boxes left at the very end. Now you have to go through some more timing, as this guy keeps throwing shit at you at that point. And you get across from here. You kill that guy, then you make a fucking jump across from here. And you have to jump to a bird. There you go. They have to spin this guy. And now the bird's moving left and right, which is the only time they ever do that. If you kill that motherfucker, well, you just fucked up. Now you have to go kill yourself because nobody can actually get across. Good job, you. You only get one chance on the bird, so don't fuck it up. Time yourself, get across, kill him, get on the platform, make sure your timing is just right. It's all about time, this one. If you don't get your timing right, you're kind of just fucked. Jump now, and then get across the platform. And now this section. Basically, jump as while it's retracting, and then get across, and then continue on. That's the timing for that one. Don't bother the fucking platforms in the middle. Just go across, and then make a big jump here, and there you go. Now, the timing here is weird, because I fucked it up already. You have to actually do the same thing you did before on the first left to right bird fucker, which is jump as he's on the very left and going back. By that point, you should have it synced up so that all 3 birds do this exact same thing. And guess what? Once you get through that, that's the end of Stormy Ascent. You have the rest of the boxes, get them, and that's it. That's the entire level. I'm not kidding. That's the entire fucking level of Stormy Ascent. We're not done yet, though. You already know we're not done, because we have to do the fucking relic. But, yeah. There you go. That's the level. Get your boxes, and then get your gem, then get the fuck out of here. Now, sadly, I did not end it on a 69. I bet you were hoping for that. But hey, we did it. We got our gem, which means we now have 103%. I'm kidding, 104. So that left it to 104%. So of DLC, the max percentage of Crash 1 is 104%. There is no 105% if you get the platinum here or the gold. So the fucking relic here means nothing. It doesn't add to anything. But for platinum, we have to get 3 minutes 10 seconds. And yeah, 2 minutes 34 seconds. That was the best time. And I'm betting you anything, it's now under 2 minutes 30 seconds. But now it's time. Are you ready to see my best run of platinum for Stormy Ascent? Well, here it is. And remember the hint. The hint is the best for Stormy Ascent. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is very much the case for Platinum Relic. Because you need to get through this shit with timing. The best timing. Wait a bit for that to retract, then go and get the clock, then move forward. Time yourself correctly for these jumps, by the way. It's not that easy. You need to make some very fast maneuvers and correct, almost frame perfect timing on your jumps in order to get across this shit. And then you get up here, and you have 25 seconds, and you get across to here. Jump at the platform before it gets up, and there you go. And then get on this platform here, jump on the box, get back on there, get up to the platform, and by that point, you hit the bird, you should have 35 seconds, done. Then get across to here. Get across from there, don't bother this shit. Spin that, go over there, hit the bird, jump across, jump onto the second stair, then get across from here. Wait a bit. Now get on, make a big jump over here, then make these jumps across. Now, I got bad sync here. I had to wait, which means the syncing here is off. If you were able to get across with the good sync, then the platform would already be across from here. You can get across no problem. But because I had bad sync, I have to wait and lose my Agaku mask. So that sucked. And to make matters worse, the sync gets even worse when you figure out that because you're bad sync, you have to wait a bit longer for this shit. Also, there you go. You can avoid getting hit there. I just didn't have the luck for that. So, yeah. But yeah, now you get across from here. And now, with the right amount of timing, jump across that. And then, go. Now, jump, wait, jump, go. Don't worry about those crates. Jump on the birds. Small jumps. Get on the platform. Fall down. Wait. Jump across. Kill him. Get on the platform over here. Go left. You should have about a minute, 45 seconds or so at that point. Then get across from here. If you don't dilly-dally, you can make it across the middle, I bet. But I didn't want to risk it. Then wait. Because you're not going to make that if you didn't make the jumps correctly. And then get across. Then get across all this bullshit. Be careful with the spikes. You can die here easily because of the spike placement. Then get across up here. Get up there. If you got your timing right, I didn't. I had to wait. Fuck. And then get across from here. Get up here. Get up on these stairs. Do not jump across. You will die. Now jump across. Then jump over there. Get the fucking box over there. Don't dilly-dally. Keep going across. Get your timing right. Jump. I fucked up. I chicken shitted myself. And then get across. Then make a big jump over there. There you go. Get across. There you go. I was fucking delaying myself even more. Why am I doing that? Because I'm a chicken shit. Because this took me 2 hours. I didn't want to risk it. And get these 2 boxes, and you should at least get under 3 minutes. I didn't. Yeah. But I got the platinum relic, and that's what matters to me. So if you're gonna fucking bitch at me that I didn't get under 3 minutes, fuck you. I got the fucking platinum relic. You probably didn't. Go fuck yourself. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Crash 1. That is all of Crash 1. There is nothing else to Crash 1. I have 100%ed the fucking first game. So, and that's all the DLC, by the way. There's no other DLC unless they're adding more way later or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's it, though, for the DLC. So, there's the achievement. That is every achievement of Crash 1. I'm going to save this. And by the way, if you look at your stats in the pause menu, you will find that you are way over the number. Because you have 27 out of 26 relics and 27 out of 26 gems. Nice. So, that's it for Crash 1. Which means that next time on N Sane Trilogy, we are doing Crash 2. Cortex Strikes Back. So, and by the way, by the time I was recording this DLC, I was already done with Crash 2, so, yeah. But yes, next time we will be doing Crash 2 from the very beginning and a new game. And we will see what's different from Crash 2 in N Sane Trilogy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back.